Hey, welcome to Game Crunch, keeping you up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now, today we've got a couple topics to discuss, including a much anticipated sequel. I'll give you a hint. Think Xenomorph? And then there's a story that I've been following for a little while regarding modded Switch hardware sales and pirated software. And this is going to turn out to maybe be sort of like a David versus Goliath sort of thing against Nintendo. But without making this video any longer than it needs to be, let's just get right into it. Oh wait, there was one thing I was forgetting. Yeah. Like and subscribe really helps the channel grow. In all seriousness, thank you very much to anyone who has subscribed. Anyway, let's get right into it. So in our first bit of news, Sega has officially announced that the sequel to Alien Isolation is in the works. This announcement comes on the 10th anniversary of the original game's release. The new game is being developed by Creative Assembly, the same studio behind the original Alien Isolation, but it's still in the early stages of development. We do not have a release date yet, or even a release year at this point, but it's still nice to know that something is coming. Al Hope, the studio's creative director, confirmed the news and shared a message with fans saying, "On the 10th anniversary, it seems only fitting to let you know we've heard your distress calls loud and clear." He also noted more details will be shared when the time is right. Now, if you haven't played Alien Isolation, I highly recommend it. It's usually on Game Pass, and it's usually on sale pretty cheap too. Go pick it up. I believe it's on all platforms, even on the Nintendo Switch. It's definitely worth a playthrough. I don't think I've ever felt intensity, like tension like that in a video game in my whole life. It was just an amazing game. Go play it right now. What are you doing? Click off the video. Go play it. Go! The original Alien Isolation, a first-person survival horror game, drew praise for its tense atmosphere and immersive experience. The game was inspired by the 1979 Alien movie and follows Amanda Ripley, the daughter of Ellen Ripley from the film, as she tries to uncover the truth about her mother's disappearance, all while evading the terrifying Xenomorph. Since its release, Alien Isolation has gained a strong fan base, and many are thrilled to see its franchise continued. Stay tuned for more news as development on this highly anticipated sequel progresses. Next up, we got some more information on that legal battle between the mod seller from Michigan and Nintendo. Nintendo filed a lawsuit against Ryan Daly, who runs a store called Modded Hardware, accusing him of selling devices that allow pirated Switch games to be played on unmodded consoles. Now, you may know of this device as being named the MiG Switch. According to Nintendo, Daly initially agreed to stop selling the modded consoles after they contacted him in March. However, he allegedly continued selling the devices and is now facing 6 charges, including copyright infringement and trafficking and circumvention of devices. I find this kind of funny because this just sounds to me like he just pulled the old "oh yeah, Nintendo, I'll stop selling those immediately," and then just kept selling them under. I mean, he's kind of a legend. I mean, he's going to be a broke legend, but still a legend nonetheless for standing up to Nintendo like that. I gotta give him props. That takes balls. Interestingly, Daly is denying all claims and has decided to take Nintendo in court without a lawyer. He filed a response to the lawsuit, keeping his answers brief and mostly denying the charges or stating he lacked enough information to confirm or deny them. Daly also listed 17 potential defenses, including fair use and invalid copyrights. We'll see how that works out for him. The case will now move forward into the discovery phase, where both parties will gather evidence. Nintendo's complaint claims Daly sold modded consoles, offered in-mail service to mod customer Switch consoles, and even pre-installed pirated Nintendo games, including popular titles like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out in court, especially with Daly deciding not to go for a lawyer, and Nintendo's history with going after all these emulators and mod sellers and pirated games. This is going to be one to keep an eye on. But that's all we got for today. Let me know down in the comments, are you excited for the Alien Isolation sequel? And what do you think? What do you think this whole David versus Goliath thing? Ryan Daly going after, well, I guess it's Nintendo going after Ryan Daly, but Ryan Daly defending himself in almost like this David versus Goliath situation. I don't think this is going to end very well for him, but what do you think? Let me know down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. See you tomorrow.